Hi, I'm Ben Peterson, here with your mid-October migration update brought to you by Kent Cartridge. I'm hanging out with Chief today, filling in for Matt Chenard. Chief and I were able to do a little hunting this morning and things went well, and it sure sounds like things are going good across all flyways. Let's start off with an update from up in Canada with Scott McGuigan.
This is sort of a timely video. I just drove from Calgary, Alberta, where I am today, to the Delta Marsh in south central Manitoba over the weekend and back. So I really got to see what was out there on the prairies. To begin with, in Alberta, we really had a fantastic mallard, pintail, and blue-winged teal hatch. It's been a great season so far. There are a lot of birds, and so we've really been fortunate. At Delta, we saw a good number of divers, but they're not really on the move yet. And that's true also in Saskatchewan and Alberta. It's been uncharacteristically mild. Not really hot, but it's just a long, steady stream of pretty nice weather. And usually in Alberta, we get some pretty strange, snowy events and birds start to move around. Last night was the first night where we actually had sub-zero temperatures, and the 5-day forecast has us right around zero every night. So we'll probably get the odd skiff of ice, and I think a few birds will start to move around. Good numbers of birds really though throughout the Prairie pothole region. They haven't really got to the border yet, would be my guess for the most part. I did see a significant number of snow geese in southwestern Saskatchewan yesterday, so if you chase the snows, they're not too far away. Other than that, I think the best is yet to come.
Thanks, Scott. All of us south of the border are definitely getting excited to see some of those birds moving down. Here in North Dakota, I've been seeing a lot of birds, mostly ducks, some geese. Speckled bellies are starting to move in. Cranes are definitely around. The birds are starting to get a little stale. The hunting pressure's really got to them, as we haven't had any cold weather really to speak of that to get birds moving, to get anything fresh in. I assume that with the hunting pressure, some of those birds are definitely going to start to move south soon. The ticket for success has really been to try and find birds that have been using the same area for multiple days, so they're definitely comfortable there and they haven't been hunted day after day. We've been doing our best on birds like that. Let's get some other updates from the central Mississippi flyways.
We're in central North Dakota. We had a cold snap come through and it's starting to warm up and continuing to dry. We've lost a lot of our blue-winged teal and we're waiting for new ducks to come in.
But we're seeing a bunch of other birds arrive as well. I've been noticing sandhill cranes and greater white-fronted geese pass over. So we went out this morning and gave the geese and the cranes a try and got some nice cranes and even a couple bonus sharptails coming through the decoys this morning.
Here in Wisconsin, I can tell you that the boys shot some ducks this past weekend. It was the opener here in Wisconsin. Did extremely well in the fields. There are some fields holding some water yet, and that's where you're going to see a lot of ducks and some significant concentrations of local ducks as well. Got a tip last night that a significant number of divers have actually pushed into the Oconto area on Green Bay of Lake Michigan. So you should be seeing some divers up in that direction. Should be some great hunting. Mississippi River still hunting local ducks, but the exciting news is this week, starting Wednesday into Thursday, we've got a huge cold front coming through where we're going to have highs in the 40s and lows in the 20s overnight with a significant northwest wind. So we should see a significant influx of new ducks into the state of Wisconsin and the Mississippi River zone here in the northern part of the United States.
It's finally here, guys. Duck seasons are opening across the Midwest. We couldn't be more ready. Getting stuff packed up. Gonna try to head out to Kansas later this week, start chasing some of these ducks. Across the board, Low Plains Early Zone opened last week, and across the board, the hunting wasn't all that great. There's some guys that did pretty good, but it's not what we normally see for opening weekend out there. Been hot, haven't gotten much of a front. Things are pretty stale. The ducks have figured out where the refuge is pretty quick, and they're sticking there. The good news is Monday we had a little bit of weather. Hunting picked up a little bit for a lot of guys, and we've got a really good front coming in this week. The northern prairies are going to start freezing up later in the week. The front's going to hit here about Thursday. That should push a lot of new ducks in, and what ducks we have, it should make them stir around and get out in the hunting pools. In Missouri, it's dry. I'm here in central Missouri now, and as you can see behind me, the corn's all dried. They're shelling corn like crazy, but you can see those trees back there starting to turn. That's like a month ahead of time. We are incredibly dry here. We need rain. If we could get some rain in late October, early November before our season's open on November 7th, that would be awesome, and it would make things a lot better. like I said, big front coming in this week. If you guys get a chance out there in Kansas to hunt late this week or this weekend, I definitely encourage you to do it. Should be really good hunting. Good luck out there in the field, guys.
Hey everybody, coming to you from north central Iowa here. We had our north zone opener this past Saturday, and a whole bunch of people got out, got to shoot some ducks. We're still seeing blue-winged teal here in northern Iowa. I shot a couple blue-winged teal yesterday. Did get to see some big ducks move in. I saw a couple of flocks of pintails and gadwalls move in. We had some big ducks as well, but we're also still seeing and shooting blue-winged teal, seeing green-winged teal already as well. We've been seeing travelers of dark geese, mainly Canadas and small Canadas, headed south. But we've got the South Zone in Iowa opener this Saturday, so get out there, shoot them, and be safe.
Let's hear from our coastal flyways from Jeff Adams and Matt Nisley.
Here in the West, we have several states that have had partial state openers here in early October. Hunters have had great success getting out in the first part of the week, as you would expect, but with the high pressure that is settling hard on us, the hunt has become a little bit more difficult. We are looking forward to a small low pressure that's moving in this weekend, and hope that that stirs up the ducks a bit and provides better results. We hope that you'll take a chance to get out afield yourself, but also take some friends and a family such as I've done here, some good neighbors who I've introduced to duck hunting, and get out there and share the passion with others this year. Good luck to you.
Hey everyone, just putting some final touches on the rig here, getting ready for Saturday's opener here in the South Zone of Pennsylvania. A lot of the Northeast Atlantic has already been opened, experiencing good numbers of birds, wonderful youth days with great harvest of wood ducks and teal and our mallards. We're looking forward to a great season here in the Northeast Atlantic. Crops are coming down at a fast rate, so make sure you take the time to scout, get out, check where your birds are. They could be moving around. We've got a lot of great vegetation in our local rivers, as rainfall was low this year, which let the clarity of the water be good, and our grasses grew. The Chesapeake Bay has got a lot of grass. Our Susquehanna River is loaded with grass, so we're holding ducks, and we're looking forward to a great long season this year. Make sure you get out, take someone along, get someone involved, and have a great and safe year. Thank you.
Thanks guys, and thanks for all the great updates. We hope the beginning of the season is faring well for you, and stay tuned and we'll have another migration update for you soon.